Welcome, my dear friends. We are reciting Sri Aurobindo Savitri. We have reached verse 700 in Canto 4, The Secret Knowledge, Book 1, the Book of Beginnings. Verse 700. He is a dependent, all his means are hers. Nothing without her he can, she rules him still. At last he wakes to a memory of self. He sees within the face of deity. The Godhead breaks out through the human mold. Her highest height she unmasks and his mate. Till then, he is a plaything in her game, her seeming region, yet a fancy's toy. A living robot moved by her energy springs. He acts as in the movements of a dream, an automaton stepping in the grooves of fate. He stumbles on, driven by her whip of force. His thought labors, a bullock in time's field. His will, he thinks his own, is shaped in a forge, obedient to all nature's dumb control, driven by his own formidable power, his chosen partner in a titan game. Her will he has made the master of his fate, her whim the dispenser of his pleasure and pain. He has sold himself into her regal power, for any blow or boon that she may choose. Even in what is suffering to our sense, he feels the sweetness of her mastering touch. In all experience meets her blissful hands. On his heart he bears the happiness of her tread, and the surprise of her arrival's joy. In each even and every moment's chance, all she can do is marvelous in his sight. He revels in her, a swimmer in a sea, a tireless amateur of a world delight. He rejoices in her every thought and act, and gives consent to all that she can wish. Whatever she desires he wills to be, the Spirit, the innumerable One. He has left behind his lone eternity. He is an endless birth in endless time, a finite multitude in an infinite space. The Master of existence lurks in us, and plays at hide and seek with his own force. In nature's instrument loiters secret God. The immanent lives in man as in his house. He has made the universe his pastimes field, a vast gymnasium of his works of might. All-knowing he accepts our darkened state. Divine, wears shapes of animal or man. Eternal, he ascends to fate and time. Immortal, deals with mortality. The all-conscious ventured into ignorance. The all-blissful bore to be insensible, incarnate in a world of strife and pain. He puts on joy and sorrow like a robe, and drinks experience like a strengthening wine. He whose transcendence rules the pregnant vast, praise and now dwells in our subliminal depths. A luminous individual power alone, the absolute, the perfect, the alone, has called out of the silence his mute force. Where she lay in the featureless and formless hush, guarding from time by her immobile sleep the ineffable puissance of his solitude. The absolute, the perfect, the alone, has entered with his silence into space. He has fashioned these countless persons of oneself. He has built a million figures of his power. He lives in all who lived in his vast alone. Space is himself, and time is only he. Thank you, my friends.